Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. Still breathing, very grateful. I got a message for you. I have been a mental health professional for over 40 years. I have been, and still is, matter of fact, but I've been in the mental health service for over 40 years. So, what I'm getting ready to tell you, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just out here trying to be a podcaster, get some clicks, to get some likes, or do some influencing and stuff that I never tasted and witnessed. I'm not about that. I've been in the mental health service for over 40 years. So what's your point this morning, Mr. Kazuri? I want to encourage you to remember not to forget we all deal with challenges in life, obstacles, situations, however you want to verbalize it. And sometimes we need to look at different ways of being able to work on our recovery as we work through those challenges or those obstacles. And one of the things that I've seen over the years of being a mental health professional, if you don't deal with your issues are going to deal with you, which means at that point your issues are in control. And then we begin to come up with interventions that are not very healthy for us to work through them, because we got to work through them. You can't run away from them. Everywhere you go, you take you with you. You can't not run away from them. So I'm encouraging you to remember not to forget that you want to come up with some healthy interventions. We have a saying in mental health that's still relevant today. If you don't talk it out, you're going to act it out. If you don't talk it out, you're going to act it out, because those emotions has to go somewhere. They got to go somewhere. Most of the time, if you're acting them out, they're going to be in the negative. There are a lot of people who are dealing with some challenges, and they're eating them out. It's eating. Food I'm talking about. Unhealthy food, eating fast. That's not good for your heart. It's not good for your arteries. It's not good for your nervous system. There's a lot of people who got some challenges, and that is drinking. Alcohol is a depressant. So you're messing up your liver. Real talk, it's scientific. There are a lot of people who are trying to sex it out. Sex in a way. You can't sex your emotions away. You get diseases and you get sexual, you get abused. So a lot of people right now are trying to sex it away, eat it away, and drink it away. It's not going to work. So I want to encourage you to look at some different dynamics to allow you to be able to work through your issues, because you got to work through them. Strive to get with people who are going to help you to work through them, who know what they're talking about. Once again, there are a lot of people out here. Sometimes you got to go through the numbers to get to somebody who know what they're talking about. Because if you don't catch your thought processes, there's a lot of good people out here on social media, know what they're talking about, but there's a lot of them out here who don't know what they're talking about. And I deal with it every day, leading people down some diabolical highways, because hell, they don't have the knowledge themselves. We all got challenges. I deal with any man or woman that's breathing on earth, so they don't have no challenges, obstacles, situations. They're telling a lie. And I challenge any man or woman on that. It's how we deal with them to the best of our abilities. Sometimes we're going to hit and miss, sometimes we're going to miss and hit. The school of experience never takes a vacation. I'm a lover of academia, but nothing takes the place of the school of experience. Nothing takes the place of the school of experience. So sometimes, once again, we're going to hit, we're going to miss. As long as we learn from it, we keep moving, we get up, we keep moving by our own pace, not anybody else's pace. You're not late in your life, you're right on time. That's why you should never compare yourself to anybody. Once again, the sun and the moon both shine. They are not in competition with each other. So stop comparing your life to somebody on social media. How they overcame it, how quick they did it, how much money he got, how many cars she got, how many followers she got. You did it this way. Well, you don't know that. Deal with your own stuff. You must move at your own pace. I think there's a lot of truths out here on social media, but there's also a lot of lies out here. And I'm nobody's fool. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm nobody's fool. But once again, I'm speaking from 40 years of experience. You can't sex your problems away, you can't drink them away, and you can't eat them away, because that's going to put you in some very unhealthy dynamics in your life, and you deserve better on earth. I only speak about earth because this is the only place I've been, and it's good enough for me. So while you're here, we all will have some challenges, obstacles, situations, but you want to strive to work through those to the best of your ability, and get with people that's going to help you to be able to work through those dynamics and not judge you, because all of us got some issues. The biggest room in the world is room for improvement. The definition of perfect is without any flaws. We all got some flaws. I've not met a person yet without any flaws. Now, I feel comfortable saying I won't meet a person on earth without any flaws. How do you be able to get to your good side? You got to learn from your bad side, and vice versa. We got day and night, hot and cold. We got to go through this dynamic. Prosperity and adversity, up and down, in and out, hot and cold, left and right. You got to taste both sides of the dynamic to get a balance. So I want to encourage you, strive to get you some help. There's nothing wrong with you. We got to outgrow this dynamic about, well, I ain't got no mental health issues. Ladies and gentlemen, everything we do starts in the head. The definition for mental health is taking care of your psychological and emotional well-being. taking care of your psychological and your emotional well-being. That's every day, 24/7, 365. We work on our mental health every day, whether you call it something else or not. I'm talking facts now. Taking care of your psychological and your emotional well-being. And sometimes situations get to a point where you can't do it to the best of your ability at that time. You need to get some help. If you need to get some help, please do that. If you're doing okay with that and they got certain situations that you want to get some help on, please do that. But stop acting like you're the only one going through something. You deserve better on earth. I told somebody last night, we live every day. We only die once. We live every day. We only die once. Birth, life, and death doesn't care about these things we hide behind. Gender, education, bank account, religion, sorority, fraternity. Birth, life, and death doesn't give a damn about that. Because each one of the things I just mentioned, when it was time for birth, we got here. If you listen to this message, you're living. And when it's time for you to stop breathing, me and you, regardless of what you believe, you don't have to believe, your body going to shut down. That is scientifically based. That's evidence-based. That's not a belief. A lot of people believe in stuff, and because when you believe in something, you don't know it. But when you know something, you ain't got to believe it. I've been in the mental health for 40 years. I don't have to believe that. I've been in the mental health for 40 years, so I know my mental health stuff. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, you can't sex it away, eat it away, and drink it away. Put it on the table and deal with it. And another thing, ladies and gentlemen, you can't pray everything away. I had to get mature to say that. You can't pray everything away. You got to put it on the table and deal with it. Because once again, life has taught me if you don't deal with it, it's going to deal with you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what labels you hide behind. Life, birth, and death is very authentic. Get you some help when you need to. But stop trying to eat, drink, and sex your problems away. Please, ma'am. And please, sir. Thank you.